Daily quest. How to complete all daily quest easy. What's the easiest way to complete the daily quest?
You just pop in and you complete them.
Guys, like spike it up for a brand new 99 Nights of the Forest update. If we get 5 likes on this video, we will know that you guys also enjoy a new update in 99 Nights. Let's watch this cutscene real quick.
Oh, yeah.
New cutscene, which is, of course, Halloween going away. We see Happy, and I'm going to miss Happy. Happy was like one of the coolest characters in the game so far.
I know. Low-key, he looks sick, though. He looks so cool leaning on that tree like that.
He's very, very cool.
Blends in.
Yeah, so I guess
checking his watch.
He's checking his watch. It's going to be... So this is essentially your full guide to the new update and tips and tricks that you're going to need to carry you through this update. We're going to be covering everything from the vampire class, the new buffs regarding it, and much, much more. So, yeah. Right now, obviously the cutscene, Halloween is going away.
I wonder if the surely like the hedge maze and all that will still be there though. That's more of like a random event. Yeah.
That is a key thing to note, that the carnival is still going to be around. That's why we have the flames. And you're probably asking the question, how do I use my candies at the moment? Well, at the moment, you cannot use your candies anymore. And for now, we just have them till they find another way to let us use them, I guess.
I think they're probably going to put a way in for us to use them, or they would have deleted them, but that we still have them on our screen. So either it's a bug that's still there, or they're going to give us some way. Maybe in the coming weeks, coming updates and stuff, we'll have a way of using them.
Yeah. Now, obviously, on this on our screen, our badges are not appearing on the board right now because it's a little glitched. But there are 3 new badges, which kind of break down into different ranks that you're going to get upon completing the daily quest. Yep. So there's one badge from completing, like, I think 10, and then another one for completing 50, and then the third one, which is completing 100 daily quests.
Yeah, that one, that's rough. That's going to be a while, especially for you, because you got some kind of difficult quests, if I remember right. We kind of talked about this before the recording. Mine look easy, though. If I get quests like this, hang up a painting in your base, easy. Eat 10 chilies in a single round, easy. Connect all 4 fragments of a gem of the forest, easy.
Mine might be difficult due to the consume only meat for 20 days. I wonder if that means I can consume pelts as well if I'm running the big game hunter. I don't know, but still, it is a little bit worrying.
Yeah, we should talk about the vampire class real quick.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually was added in this update. So we all had a love-hate relationship with the vampire class. We were like, we need a weapon. We need a weapon. And for once, the first time ever, the devs listened.
Yep, and they gave us a weapon. And that is the Vampire Scythe. It is slightly less effective than the regular Scythe, which is still obtainable, by the way. You can access the regular Scythe through the maze, which is going to be stronger than the Vampire Scythe. However, I would prefer the Vampire Scythe over it just because you get the Vampire Cloak, you get the class, it's all good.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. We've done a little bit of testing. It's really not that big of a difference considering you have to go through the hedge maze. You have to unlock the hedge maze. You have to go through it. And you have a risk that you're not even going to get the OG Scythe from it anyway. So, like, if you could just start from the very beginning with the Vampire Scythe, it's a good deal.
I 100% agree. I mean, now this class getting buffed is, like, literally everything that people wanted. I don't think it was just us that was so upset about the Vampire class not being what we expected, you know? So it's really nice to see they went back and they actually buffed a class for the first time. What's wrong?
Are you having issues today, too, with, like, your class not loading in at first?
Yes,
Are you having that issue?
100%, yep.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't my end alone.
Yep, I've definitely ran into that issue a couple times already today. All right, so I can't eat. I can only eat meat, apparently. That's a new one.
It's better than the berry challenge that we did.
Oh, my God. Still, it haunts me to this day.
Oh, yeah. I've already forgot what my quest was. Jeez, how did I forget that
Now, this
already?
is something that I was going to touch on. Like, you would think there would be availability to be able to look at your quests and check them in-game. However, sadly, they don't have that, which I think is kind of bad.
They did do, like, the little UI update where they made everything start to, like, look prettier, They got the little backpack and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I do suspect if this stays around long-term, they're going to add something.
Yeah. I definitely think something. Oh, yeah. I was seeing if I could just take out everything here with the scythe.
Oh, you can. I did it.
Oh, my God.
The admin abuse. It looks like the other wolf hasn't spawned in. He's on the other side of this wall.
That's just brilliant.
Campfire's almost out. This is going great. I was just thinking that there was really no reason for us to load into the game for once, which is crazy because we're doing a full guide, everything you need to know about the update.
Well,
but because it's the daily quest,
ideally, yeah, we're having to dive in to try to do our daily quest and also see if in game there was an awesome capability that allowed us to check our daily quest in game, and it doesn't look like they actually added that feature, which is kind of like.
Dude, I wonder if like it would be so cool if they had something in the crafting table you could craft.
Like a quest checker, that would be cool.
Yeah, like a little bulletin board, almost like how we have the map, or even over here.
There's 2 glowing. Well, I think that's just the next bench upgrade. Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if there was something new added. That would have been cool though.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool.
But
yeah, like just to have it, maybe even on the back of the missing kids bulletin board, just have like the little. What was my daily quest again? I feel like that would have made sense.
Yeah, but one thing that we can compare, what we could actually do, if we make it to day 3 here, we could actually compare the Vampire Scythe to the regular Scythe, just to show people if we're able to get that on our run through the maze.
Oh, that's actually a good call, yeah, just to show it off for everybody.
Because I know a lot of people are probably curious which one is stronger.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things that, like, yeah, like, it's cool to have more damage, it's cool to do more damage, but if you can't kill, like, whatever it is in less, like, hits, does it really matter,
And I guess,
like,
also, with going back to the daily quest thing, I just thought of this before I forget, like, there's probably going to be easy ways to, like, cheese your quest. So, like, some tips that I would recommend is, like, if you have, like, maybe like mine that I got to go 20 days without eating meat. Is there a way to bypass that with having like a ×9 multiplier? Would that just count also for the days technically? And then I would literally be able to get that in like just, 2 nights. So
that's actually, yeah, that's a really good point. And then of course, if it like you can't bypass it with a multiplier, I mean, there is simple tricks. You could do an AFK method where you just pile up a ton of like the wolf meat, the steaks or whatever in your little camp and then just sit there. You could do that too. I wonder that though. We probably should test that for the multiplier.
Mm-hmm. And for you, like, for example, your quest, you're going to have to go to the ferry, make sure you get the chili seeds and you're able to plant them to be able to eat a total of 10 in one run, it said?
Yep.
So there is possible strategies. I mean, the thing is, it's really hard to make a guide on each of the quests because everybody gets randomly different generated quests. So yours could be more difficult than the other person or easier, and different is just always going to be in play here. So, I guess the best thing would be is what's a good way that we can generalize guiding people through the quest in the most effective way?
I feel like it just comes down, like, it's a completely random, but like, you're probably going to have to do like a decently long run if you want to complete all your quests. I imagine it shouldn't be hard to get them all in one run because like your quest, one of them was eat meat. Like surely you're not going to get like a quest that's like only eat meat and then only eat vegetables or something in the same run. As long as it's nothing like that, I guess the biggest tip would be just wait until you're doing a long run and then care about your quests. Don't just like pop in for a quick little session and be like stressing about getting all your quests done for the day because you have a whole day to complete that quest. So
exactly, that's very true. But I guess we'll save our comparison for the Scythe in the next video, which we will be comparing the Vampire Scythe to the regular Scythe for all of you. So thanks for watching.